are back in Southington, Connecticut, here at Lake Compounce, and we're here for the Phantom Fall Fest. Lake Compounce has invited us back out so we can come to Phantom Fall Fest and show you guys all about it. I am stoked to get in there. We're about 10 minutes away for the event to start, so let's go on inside and let's see what Phantom Fall Fest is all about. Jess is not here today. Jess is not into the scary stuff, so it's just me, and my sister's here as well, so you'll see her in a little bit as well. But yeah, let's go head on into Phantom Fall Fest, and let's get our spooky on. Welcome to Phantom Fall Fest 2024. So, like I mentioned to you, Becky's here with me today, and Jess is just not vibing with the spooky, so Becky has no problem with it, so we're going to get our spooky on. All right, we're on our way to Ghost Hunt. Mr. Gargoyle. Okay, now that Ghost Hunt is done, looks like we're going to go hit up our first house. And pretty excited for this. It'll be nice when it's really dark out and everything's like lit up and it's more spooky and things like that. And I forgot to show you, wore a special Roosevelt hoodie, 0, for this special occasion. So, yeah, let's go get some spooky on over at Malignant Overgrown Evil. So we just got out of the Malignant Overgrown Evil. It had some good spookiness to it. We're just... Looks like I got a follower.
You still haven't noticed me?
We got someone walking with us in the park today. How you doing? So we just got out of the Malignant Overgrown Evil. Had some good spookiness to it, but I think we're going to wait a little bit till it gets a little bit later into the event. It only goes till 9 tonight, but we want to wait until it gets a little bit darker, I think, because I think that'll add a much more spookier vibe to the event. So we might hit up a couple more rides, maybe try out some of the treats, and then probably hit up some more haunted houses. Hello. How you doing?
Good.
There's the Ferris wheel all nice and lit up for tonight's festivities. So we just got off the Ferris wheel, and like I mentioned in the last vlog, the Ferris wheel actually gives you a really good overview of the park, especially right now when everything's all lit up. So we're actually going to go head over to another haunted house called Bloodcraft. So that's where we're heading to right now, because it is getting much darker. So right now it's 7:15. We came here a little before 6. The event starts at 6, and like I said, it's right about 7:15 now. Now would be a good time to kind of get your scare on a little bit, because it's darker and it's going to add a much more spookier vibe with the fog and the lights and things like that. So we're going to go check out Bloodcraft. So we just got out of Bloodcraft. I will say I like the special effects in that one a lot more. There was a lot more fog, a lot more lighting. The costuming was a lot better. And there were some good jump scares for people who scare easy, I think. You know, because there's the scare actors had a lot better areas to hide. I do wish they would cover the top of the haunted house so it would really darken it a lot more. That would really add a whole nother element to it. But Bloodcraft, I would definitely say that was a much better house, and that I believe that was one of the new houses this year. So if you scare easy, I think some of the jump scares might get you. But like I said, you know, special effects was really nice in that one. They did a really good job with that one. So now we're going to go find something to eat. and probably hit up a couple more houses. I do want to go in the first one that we went to now that it's darker, and we still are going to get in Boulder Dash probably a little bit later because it's not completely dark, as you can tell behind me. So, and we're probably going to hit up the Wildcat as well. So you know, we probably have about an hour and a half of the event, so we'll still get everything done. It's a lighter crowd tonight. So we came over to the Potato Patch for a dinner tonight. We each got our own plate. I got the buffalo chicken with the fries. Becky got the chicken with the fries. So she got the same thing, just without the buffalo sauce. And they're both for $15.99. That is the buffalo chicken with the fries right there. So like I said, that's $15.99. Becky got the same thing, just without the buffalo sauce, and that's the same price as well. So right now we're on our way over to go to the Medieval House and also Malice in Wonderland in 3D. We're going to go check those out. They're not exactly next to each other, but they're in the same area. So we're going to go check those out. We're going to get on Boulder Dash now that it's dark out, and probably hit up the first house we went on now that it's dark out, see if it adds a whole nother effect with lighting and everything like that. So right here they have a little area here where you can actually buy a s'more kit and roast your own s'mores right here. I think it's a really good idea, a little warm-up area and a nice little treat for the night. So if you, I'll zoom in so you can see. There's the s'more kits right there. So, but yeah, nice little tidbit if you're coming here to enjoy a night here at Lake Compounce during the Phantom Fall Fest. So we're gonna go in Malignant Overgrown Evil first. This is the one we went. This is the one we went to when we first got here. So before we hit up the other two, we're gonna go back in just to see if it adds a whole nother aspect to it at night. So let's go find out. Okay, so we just got off the Malignant Overgrown Evil house. So much better with when it's dark out. The special effects come out more, you know, because the tops aren't covered in the houses. But when it's dark out, a lot of the lighting, the costuming looks better. They got lasers in it. It's just so much better at nighttime, and it has some good, you know, scare factors if you get scared easy as well. Look how nice and spooky Ghost Hunt looks right now with all the special lighting for tonight. All right, so on our way over to the haunted houses, we decided we're gonna do Boulder Dash at dark. So we're gonna do that right now. Okay, so Boulder Dash at nighttime, definitely a 1000% must do here at Lake Compounce, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
It feels like it goes so much faster. It feels like it's 80, and it's pitch black. You can't see a thing anywhere as you're going through, and it's just zipping around. That was insane. It was insane. I loved it. Okay, so the next house that we're going to hit up is Medieval. This is where we're going to next. It has a really nice look to it. So we're actually really excited about this one. And then right after that, we're going to Malice in Wonderland 3D. So we'll let you guys know how we like each one, like we've been doing with the other ones. This one looks pretty cool. I love the look of it. Okay, so Medieval. Well, they actually stepped it up a few notches on that one. A lot more jump scares for people who get scared very easily, I think. A lot more screaming from the scare actors. The props were a lot better. The props were really good. I have to give them that. The props were really, really good. So loud music, which I like. So it just had a lot of good elements to that one. Last house of the night, Malice in Wonderland. Okay, so Malice in Wonderland, that was a great house to end the night with as far as haunted houses are concerned. Really trippy. You have to wear 3D glasses in it, and it kind of gives everything that, obviously, a 3D effect, kind of hazy look to it. You go down a tunnel that's like spinning with lights, and you feel like you're tipping over, and the costuming and the makeup, and it was really, really cool. Like Becky was just telling me, she said the cool factor was a 10 out of 10, right?
Yes, absolutely. Cool factor, 10 out of 10. Scare factor,
mediocre. Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a few empty hallways, but it's all right.
No, was really cohesive in terms of the outfits.
Yeah.
The theming was spot on.
Yeah, really, really good. And this one was indoors, so it stayed dark the whole time. Except it was very, the props, the paint, and everything were very bright, but you still had the dark factor at the same time. So I can see why that one is a favorite here. So definitely, like Becky said, cool factor 10 out of 10. Scare factor maybe a 6, because there was a couple empty hallways, but when they did jump out, they did a good job with it.
I don't think it was scary as much as surprise.
Exactly.
Like, in terms of just the
jump,
casual jump.
Yeah.
They did really well.
Yeah. Yep. Really well. So, good job on Malice in Wonderland. Hey there. Just wanted to drop in real quick and talk about Malice in Wonderland with you. And just kind of give you a couple of warnings about it. Nothing terrible, because Malice in Wonderland was actually our favorite house of the entire event. It was a really, really well put together house. The best thing about it was that it was indoors. So it was completely covered. And it just added a whole other aspect to the house because it was completely dark, besides the lighting and then all the other special effects. But other than that, it was actually nice and dark inside, and it was just awesome how they did all the special effects. So they had all this bright painting on the walls, and you were wearing 3D glasses, like I was explaining in the vlog, and all the bright paint and everything on the walls and everything's popping out at you, and it kind of gave it a hazy look as you're walking through, and it was just really, really awesome. But there was a couple of things we just wanted to mention. One being there's definitely some flashing lights and really bright lights. So if you're really sensitive to that, this may not be the house for you. And there's also a section where, and I mentioned it in the vlog too, where there's a tunnel, and it's the outside of it is spinning with spinning lights. And it really kind of gives you a feeling like you're kind of teetering and things like that. So if you get motion sickness easily, this also may not be the house for you. But if you're not sensitive to either of those things, and it doesn't really bother you, you're going to have a lot of fun in this house. It was a very, very well put together house. So kudos to you, Lake Compounce, for putting that house together, because that was a really nice house. Like I said, it was our favorite house of the entire event. I also wanted to apologize real quick for not being able to film in the houses, but that's a common thing with many of these different haunt events. They don't really like people filming in the houses because they don't want to ruin, the different effects and the different, scares for the people that want to go and see it, because then you're going to know what's around this corner and that corner. So it's very common to be asked not to film in the houses, but a lot of these places just want you to kind of go through the houses, review them, tell people about them. So when they do come to Lake Compounce or other haunt events around the country, they just want your opinion. So when people do show up, they know what to expect, but not really know what's around every corner. But we were more so there to kind of just give an overview of the event, and we really did have a lot of fun. So we got a little bit of the vlog left, so I'll turn it back over and enjoy the rest of the vlog. Okay, last ride of the night, Wildcat.
Have a lovely evening, guys.
You as well.
Lovely evening.
Hey, buddy, you want to hear a joke?
Yeah, let's hear a joke.
Yeah? All right, listen. What do you call a cow with only one leg?
What?
Lean beef!
Oh, man! That's a good one.
What do you call a cow with a little twitch?
What?
Beef jerky!
Oh!
What do you call a cow who has his entire body stuck in a barbed wire fence?
What?
Utter destruction!
That's awesome. Good joke. I love him. How you doing?
Hi!
Hi. You all right over there?
No, I got it.
You all right? Oh, there you go.
Oh,
there you go.
Alive, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa.
Oh,
The jokes never stop.
oh, that's a doozy.
I need an Advil.
Oh, do you? All right. So we stopped in just to look at some of the Phantom Fall Night merch. That's a pretty nice shirt right there. They got another one over here. Found a nice sweatshirt. It's not for Phantom Fall Nights, but it's for Lake Compounce. That's a pretty nice sweatshirt right there. Nice and colorful. Okay, so we are going to call it a night here at Lake Compounce at Phantom Fall Fest. We had a really good night. We went into all the haunted houses. There's 4 of them here. We had, a decent meal over at Potato Patch. We went on, some of the rides. Boulder Dash at night. If you were to say 10 out of 10, I would definitely say that, but it broke the scales on that one. That one was like out of this world. It was crazy riding that one at night. Wildcat, nice ride. I mean, it was just nice to ride some of the rides and have really, really low wait times because the crowd level was really low tonight. So a lot of the wait times, I don't think were more than 5 minutes. I would say most of them, we just jumped right on as soon as we got in line. So it was really good. The haunted houses, had some good jump scares in some of them. I would probably rate the haunt levels in them. And I think Becky would say the same, probably around a 6 for the haunt level. The last 2, Medieval and then Malice in Wonderland, the looks of those houses were just really cool. They did a really good setup, the props, the lighting, the fog, lasers, things like that. Really good on those 2 houses. The first 2, Malignant, Overgrown Evil, and Bloodcraft were pretty decent, Highly recommend waiting until it gets dark out to go on into the haunted houses. During the day, because all the haunted houses except Malice in Wonderland weren't covered, so you still had the lighting, you had some of the daytime light coming in, so that kind of took away from the scare factor. But if you wait until it's dark out, definitely recommend that. So if you as long as it's not super busy, we recommend that you maybe do the rides and eat first and then hit up the haunted houses on the last half, because you'll probably enjoy the houses more. And me and Becky were talking, we think this is a great family haunt where you can bring, the family. I wouldn't say like real little kids, but like I would say probably like maybe 6, 7, 8 and up will probably be okay. So it's a good family entry-level kind of haunt area. The scare actors that walk around, I noticed, were pretty good with some of the kids. They chase them around a little bit and have fun, but definitely a good family-friendly Halloween event, a good haunt event for the family to come to and have a good time and just make for a really nice night, especially if it's a night like this, because we got on the rides we wanted to. We went in all the haunted houses, so it was just a really good night all the way around. So if you're in the area or you're around the area or you're just traveling, definitely come and check out Phantom Fall Fest. You'll have a good time, especially if you have the whole family with you. If you're looking for more mature scares, you're not really going to get the real mature scares here, but you'll definitely get, family scares. Something that you might get a little jump here and there, but you're not going to get the like real mature kind of scares. But all in all, it was a really nice time. And just weather was beautiful, nice and cool. You can also buy a necklace. It's called a No Boo necklace. It will keep the scare actors away from them. So you always have that option as well if your kids are just too afraid. So the fact that they honor that, you can definitely, keep your kids away from that kind of thing. But yeah, great time. I'm really happy that we came. And I just want to thank Lake Compounce for having us out tonight and hosting us. We had a really good time. Until the next podcast or the next vlog, we'll see you guys later. And as always, be the reason somebody's day is magical. Bye, guys.